tape. This kid needs to be locked away. Dr. Dre don't just stand there, operate. Hey, one little baby watermelon came in. It's like this big. Little baby watermelon. I'll take y'all over there later towards the end of this broadcast, show y'all. What's up, Bluegrass? It's a little baby watermelon. Like that. Damn, my nail clean as fuck. Look at that. This shit clean as fuck too. I look like I don't even work. I don't do shit for a living. Hi, internet friends. Hey, Mom. These internet people. Wait a minute. I got a new truck. It's a diesel in it. Bluegrass in the woods, in the building. He's attending. I'm on my Slim Shady with a big baby, and the lady over there got big lips. She a lady? Is she a lady? I need to see a birth certificate. Yo, plants are yellow. Shout out to my plants. What's up, little baby Ozark? Ozark's in the building. Ozark's finest. I'm here so you can. Watachi's hat in the building. Nigga, Ohio's finest in the building. Yeah, Watachi, Ohio's finest. You already know. What's up? Yeah, shout out to your plant. Shout out to my plants, specifically my watermelon patch. I don't give a fuck about the garden side. I got a garden side and a watermelon patch side. Fuck the garden side. Nigga, watermelon patch till I die. Nigga, you already know what time it is. All iron, no ish. Potatoes for the side dish. Fuck you mean? I bleed green. Yeah, the garden, that's all my wife. That's her. She doing the cucumbers. She doing the cucumbers, the eggplant, the tomatoes, the marigolds in there, some exotic looking shit in there, some other shit, the lemongrass, the zucchini, the squash. Yeah, I'm just doing the watermelon. Yeah, that's it. Straight watermelon. I'm on my slave nigga shit. Yeah, watermelon patch. All day, every day. That's all I care about. Fuck those tomatoes. Look at this tomato. Nah, nigga, look at this baby watermelon right here. It's so fucking adorable. Look at these adorable baby watermelons. Yeah, two. What up, y'all? Climb on in. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Climb on in, y'all. Climb on in. Get this 30% discount for this herbal detox tea that I'm selling. Climb on in. Get your 30% discount for these sun-cooked foods I'm selling. All vegan diet. No meat. Meat is not meant for God's people. Our body doesn't even have the correct chromosomes to digest meat. They had to labify the meat so our body could adapt to it. Y'all climb on in. Peace to the gods. Y'all gonna get this herbal healing. Know thyself. Knowledge of thyself is important. And when you know thyself can't eat meat. You cannot digest meat. Climb on in. My baby jalapeno pepper was just born during this rain. Shout out to the baby jalapeno pepper. Little baby jalapeno just hanging the fuck out and whatnot. But my mouth doesn't feel right without meat in it. Climb on in. Peace to the gods. Meat, you are not designed to eat meat. Your body does not have the cellulose fiber degenerative substance to digest meat. You are killing yourself, people. Come get this 30% discount and purchase my herbalist tea and eat sun-cooked foods only. Especially to all my melanated people. You are not designed to eat the white man's diet. The white man wants you to eat meat. You are not designed to eat meat. Y'all climb on in, climb on in. Peace to the gods, peace to the gods, all gods, peace. All gods, praise to the one God, Haile Selassie, peace. Y'all climb on the fuck in. Peace to the gods. His palms are sweaty and these weak arms are ready. His vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud he opens his mouth but the words don't come out. Yeah, peace to the gods. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hell yeah, peace to the L's and the lowers and the low highs. Kool-Aid and fried chicken, my favorite though. My brother, you are killing yourself. That is the white man's diet. The white man forced that upon you. You are a melanated God people. You are not designed to eat that crap that the white man who was created in a lab eats. The melanated people are only supposed to eat sun-cooked foods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the God. Y'all climb on in. Purchase my book. I have a book. Of course I do. I have a book. You can purchase that bitch online, 30% off. When shit hit the fan, what you gonna do? When shit hit the fan, I will be a god. I will transcend this materialist earth that is no earth and reach my final form like Frieza did in the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Z. You will know more about this if you purchase my book. 30% off if you enter my promo code Eat Sun Cooked Foods Only. We can transcend this material world by gaining knowledge of thyself, knowledge of the esoterics, knowledge of God to become God through the mystic arts. Peace to all the gods, as above, so below. Hell yeah, reach my final form like Frieza. That's it, that the Bible say that. Fuck you mean? They tell you in the book of Matthew, he said not all will perish, but some will reach their final form like Frieza did in the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Z on that day. And the apostles was like, huh? He said, yeah, some of y'all gonna reach our final form. He was like, nigga, this ain't our final form. He was like, nah, this ain't your final form. Hell no, they was like, are we gonna be marrying and given unto marriage in the kingdom? He was like, hell no. You will be as the angels. You will have reached your final form. But you would know this if you have obtained knowledge of thyself. Know thyself. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. When did they talk about Dragon Ball Z in the Bible? I'm going to look that up. It's like esoteric shit. You got to read between the lines. You know, it's in there. Ultra Instinct, Goku in there and everything. Orange Piccolo, all that shit. Beast Gohan. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Y'all climb on in. Climb on in. Now would never dismount mama just to get recognition. Take a second to listen who you think this record is dissing, and try to envision witnessing your mama popping prescription pills in the kitchen. Picture someone's always going through her purse and shit's missing. Victim of Munchausen syndrome. My whole life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't till I grew up. Now I grew up and made you sick to your stomach. Peace of the God. Hell yeah, know thy own self. Know thine self. Only for my melanated people though. You white people will become slaves in the kingdom. That's when the vegans try to pop with each other on some, ooh woo woo, we about to go have this philosophical debate with this nigga that likes to eat meat, and then they link up with some niggas, and you realize that the vegan doctrines don't even align with other doctrines because different people go in different places with it. Like if you listen to Yaqui doctrine on veganism and vegetarianism, that shit mean death to the white man. And the white man will still be up there arguing for that shit. Hey there, baby fox, come here. Doesn't it the reason you made that CD for me, Mom? Guess what? You didn't know now when it's cold and so lonely and Haley's growing up so big, she's gonna know that you're phony. Can't see that she's beautiful, but you'll never see her. She won't even be at your funeral. See, what hurt me the most is you won't admit you was wrong. Bitch, through this song, keep telling myself that you was my mom. But how dare you try to take what you didn't help me to get, you selfish bitch. I hope you fucking burn in hell for this shit. Remember when Ronnie died, you said you wished it was me? Well, guess what? I am dead. Dead to you as can be. Eminem turned into Timmy during that song. Niggas couldn't believe he was talking about his mom like that. He was like, nigga, this the shit you supposed to only bring up at the family reunion. You don't spit this shit on a fucking song that the whole world gonna listen to. BG looked like a Haitian PS2 game salesman. And who the heck are all these gods you speak of? You know, the gods. You know, the gods. All you people, listen, Watachi. If you hear me on some bullshit, mind your business. I'm just trying to grift to get a new fucking tractor. People love being told that they're gods. A lot of people, they want to adhere to a doctrine that makes them feel good about themselves, even when that doctrine at first makes them feel bad about themselves. They feel like that's the rite of passage for gaining a new level of truth and awareness. When you preach that esoteric shit, people flock to you because it resonates within them. People love the occult. People love the hidden shit. People love the apocalyptic shit. They just may not always want to get to that through the Bible or through a religion. So that's where people like me come in and preach a type of pseudo doctrine that can kind of drift them to that, but away from that at the same time. Y'all don't hear me. Because everybody wants to believe you are a God. Peace to the gods. People love that shit. People love it internally, externally, and every other way there is to love it. So you're like David Koresh? Yeah, without the bullets though. Yeah, there's no way I can make the ATF and FBI run out of bullets, but yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I'm David Koresh without all the bullets. I'm a bulletless David Koresh ass nigga. What kind of tractor you looking for? A John Deere 1025R, something that already got the front end loader. I'll pass on the belly mower if it either has a backhoe or a box blade on the back. But it has to already come with that so I don't waste time looking for that. Something subcompact, lightweight, easy to fit into most people's backyards, do lightweight jobs. I'm not looking to get my fucking CDL and the fucking gooseneck trailer and all that other shit. I just want something adorable. So I can go out here, bang out these jobs, and then upgrade my equipment slowly but surely. See, you fucking with a nigga that has a plan. So when y'all, you know, yeah, mind your business. When y'all hear me grifting, mind your fucking business. I got 2 more questions. Why would you ask a black dude about building a submarine? You know, black folks, black folks don't fuck with deep water. Nigga, don't nobody fuck with deep water. That's why everybody dies when they go down that bitch, fucking around. How many times they got to make a movie where you niggas died just in the deep blue sea? The one where Samuel Jackson says, they ate me, a fucking shark ate me. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Everybody dies when they go down that bitch. There's some new species that has entered the sub. It's killing every fucking body on some Kristen Stewart shit. There's a fucking megalodon down there devouring whole submarines. There's a pissed off whale shark for no fucking reason, or a pack of orcas that are masturbating on the submarine. All types of shit. A fucking alligator. No one survives down there. No one is built for the deep blue sea. That shit is just mysterious. You can reach the highest heights up there, but you can't go down there. You can claim to have gone all the way to fuck up there, but as soon as you go down there, it's a fucking problem. You need help. Mayday, mayday. We've lost contact with the surface. A giant fucking squid washes on the shores. Everybody's looking like, what the fuck is that? And why is it 40 times bigger than the other shit that's closer to the surface? Because that shit deep blue. That's that deep blue sea shit right there. Man. That giant squid don't give a fuck about your submarine or your missiles. Little Mermaid got y'all thinking that deep blue sea shit sweet. That shit is not cookies and bubbles down there. And you will not catch a nigga like me fucking around down there. Y'all can claim that all the fuck y'all want to. I'm surprised they even put Samuel L. Jackson in that movie. Fuck is that nigga doing in the submarine? Oh darn in the building, aka Bestie, my fucking best friend. Man, what's up? What y'all want to talk about? I'm here for you people. I'm here for what y'all want to talk about. I'm your spiritual leader. I'm your mentality coach. I'm your I'm your I'm your spiritual coach. They got a life coach. Might as well have a spiritual coach. Might as well have a mentality coach. Might as well have a sex coach. I believe there are sex coaches. I'm gonna grift the sex coach community. I'm gonna coach niggas on how to properly get their thing off. That shit should bring in some money so I can feed my fucking family. I can tell niggas how to hit that spot and satisfy their women. Cause you niggas is slacking. The sub was fake. It all a distraction. All they will find is a pile of shoes. I haven't even really paid attention to it. To be honest with you, so I don't know too much about it except a submarine did what submarines do, fucking go missing occasionally or some shit like that. They have limited oxygen, basically a Hollywood movie. People are talking about it. I really don't care, you know. But hey, shout out to the people on the sub. Did it explode or they just kind of went off grid? I don't know. But shout out to the people's watermelon. Baby watermelon popped up. Every first baby watermelon that pops up, the first one, I give it to the people. That will always be the people's watermelon. The first watermelon in the patch. Donate. It's for you people. Because without you people, I wouldn't have none of this. Because you people gave me the money to get all of this shit. I'm just a huge welfare case. Yeah, you niggas work hard so I don't have to. Remember that. Enter my fucking promo code. Sun Cooked Fools only. Sex coaching is horn. Hell no, nigga, it's not horn. I'ma just, you know, I'ma coach people. And then, you know, and then you need infield practice. I gotta be there to oversee it so I can school you on what to do and what not to do and what you're doing wrong. So I gotta be there. So while you doing what you do, you getting your thing off with your jank or whatever the case may be, woo woo woo, I'm gonna be there with a notepad and a pen with the specs. And I'm gonna be watching this shit. And when you finish, when you bust that nut of clarity, I'm gonna have a checklist of things that you could improve on, you know. I'm gonna document the shit. That way you know you need a third person perspective on what the fuck going on. Because, you know, so it ain't horn, it's cucking. It ain't cucking, man, I'm not getting involved. That ain't cucking. That's just... So if that's your point of view, then therapy in general is cucking. If I'm just sitting there taking notes on you with your jank, getting your thing off, and I got my specs on, and I'm... Yeah, nigga, nah. Now, if I put the notepad down and pull my shirt off like I'm coming in, yeah, nigga, that... And I push you to the side like, oh, nigga, let me show you how to hit your jank like this. Yeah, that's cocking. Then you back there watching me with your jank, you know? Nah, nigga, that shit, I don't know how to defend this shit I'm talking about at all. I really don't. But yeah, you know, some people will go for it. I'm pretty people went for life coach. You can make a career out of any fucking thing. Fuck you mean? a sex coach is like the least of the problematic careers that people have. You have black female empowerment coaches. Nigga, you have black female empowerment coaches. You mean to tell me there's a problem with me being a sex coach? Come on now, tighten up, man. Yo, Faith, get him a yogurt, man. But you can do anything today and just, son, no bullshit. You can report. No bullshit. I'm gonna show you how wild this shit is today. You can report on what another person has reported on that they heard from somebody else because they reported on it and make millions. You don't even have to be the nigga breaking the story no more. Come on now. Come on, journalism is dead. It's fucking dead. Yeah, that shit dead, man. You can make a whole ass living just reporting on what another nigga reported on because he reported on it because another person reported on it that he got from another person. You could be the 5th nigga in line reporting on some shit, not even breaking the fucking story, nigga, and make millions. Stop playing, man. I'm a fucking sex coach. I'm shifting the grift. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm a fucking sex coach because you niggas need it. I became a sex coach for the greater good because the way some of you niggas, wives and girlfriends walking around here with the moose knuckle out on Instagram with the wolf knuckle in your face, y'all not hitting it right. She wouldn't even be dressed up like that if you was doing your thing. So you need somebody like me to come in and show you how to do your fucking thing. I'm not playing. This shit is a fucking plague. You niggas need sex coaches, man. Y'all slipping. Come on, now I'm doing this shit for the greater good. Yeah, respect my hustle. Yeah, grounded extract, you already know. You already know. Hell yeah. How much grift could a grift shifter shift if a grift shifter could shift? Hell yeah. You saving grandmas? Hell yeah. And I'm boosting the morality of the country. This is important work. I got 2 more questions. I only come on here for y'all so I can answer your questions. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Get on my esoteric shit. Get on my sky clock shit. Fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga, sky clock. Niggas be like, what? Nigga, sky clock, nigga. Yeah, nigga, this fucking app. Nigga, download this fucking app, nigga, the sky clock. So you can keep up with this shit. Nigga, Andromeda, Atlas, Sagittarius. Fucking my app, nigga. I sold my construction company and used the proceeds to fund building this app. Fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga. Sky clock. That's how you get the clap trap. It's dirty these days. Yeah, I heard they called it the clap because back in the day, in order to cure the clap, they took 2 bricks one in each hand. They straighten your dick out and then, BOW! And that was supposed to squeeze the bullshit out. They just clapped your dick in between two bricks. And that's how they cured it. That's why they call it the clap today. That's what I heard. You know, I'm not an expert in this shit. You may want a second opinion. Obviously, they don't do that no more. But the way some of you niggas is whoring yourself out, they need to bring that shit back. They need to bring that shit back. You hear me, Anomaly? To several different levels, the devil worship, horses set, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat through the tech with weapons and eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat look fresh. Anomaly, I'm coming for your title of #1 rapper alive. Y'all gotta stop adding sex sounds over my quality live streams. My frogs. Whose rhymes are you biting? Obviously Eminem, Marshall Mathers. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. It's just a bunch of gibberish for them motherfuckers at. They forgot about Drake. Slim Shady. How did in a set of twin babies and a Mercedes Benz with the windows up and the temp in the mid 80s. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. Go ahead, crack in, Haley. Yeah, I'm on my Eminem shit. Okay, that one frog was growling. Okay. He don't need no coach. He know what he doing. Rap battle. From sex, hippo sex, bird sex, squirrel sex is the animal sex network. Nah, you know, and I try to be real positive on these quality live streams, but it's hard to do when you're surrounded by nature having sex. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I'm not even trying to, yeah, but you know, if it's not the frogs, it's the fucking butterflies. They're just on a branch having powdered sex. You know, you just engulfed in a fucking dust cloud of butterfly wing dust. And fuck, they supposed to be helping pollinate my watermelons, but they just having magical pixie sex. Just, and then y'all seen it on the live stream where they fly and do it. They just come together like a megazord and just fly together, nigga. It's 4 wings. You like, yo, I thought butterflies had 2 wings. Like, that's because they have joined. They are married now. That shit is a marriage. Well, I'm gonna need both of them to get their ass over there to that watermelon patch and help my shit grow. I need my shit to be pollinated. Nice pop darn when you want to buy them. Stop the tape. This kid needs to be locked away. Dr. Dre, don't just stand there. Operate. He had that pep. He had that when Eminem was Eminem. When that nigga was Slim Shady, but he was going through some shit. I know he got on his political shit now, and people don't. He was just a different flavor. No one disrespected their mom publicly like Eminem did. Eminem said this shit publicly that nigga babies secretly wanted to tell their moms, but couldn't, so they live vicariously through Eminem. Niggas don't talk to their moms like that, but Eminem does, you know? It's over though. She has to do her deposition, and we still have a trial. Okay, I'm glad I missed that tidbit. I don't want to enter the courtroom. What a one dude that's facing 25 to life, and he was in here, he was going through it. Has he been back? This nigga was facing 25 to life. Drew. Yo, Drew, you in here? Are you locked up yet? You and Donald Trump, the most locked up, unlocked up niggas I know. How the fuck you gonna just, I'm getting locked up, 25 to life. This nigga is not locked up yet. I don't know not one nigga that's facing 25 to life that's not currently locked up facing 25 to life. This nigga is out running free. Keep Jesus with you. That's what I did. I refused their attorneys and everything. Hell yeah. Let Jesus take the wheel and whatnot. You gonna end up locked up. You gonna end up like Paul and them. Y'all know Apostle Paul. That nigga, he was down bad. Then he got shipwrecked on his way to jail. Then he get shipwrecked in Malta. Still took him to jail. He was. Some of y'all supposed to be in jail. Everybody wants to witness to free people. Nah, nigga, go behind that G-wall and witness. Go bring the gospel behind that G-wall. People act like that shit mean you just supposed to live lavishly and have everything you ever wanted in life, and the whole family is wealth thing and community is this. Sometimes you get broken down to the least common denominator where you have nothing. You end up like Job. Nigga lost your kids and your wife all in the same fucking day. And you still gotta have that same fucking energy. Yeah. Yeah, you still gotta have that outlook. You still gotta bring the fucking gospel. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Nigga, no homestead, no land, no significant other, no wife, no kids, no car, no clothes. Nigga, just you. Just you. Stop the tape. This kid needs to be locked away. Dr. Dre, don't just stand there. Operate. No more game, I'ma change what you call range and tear this motherfucking roof off like two dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning, the mood all changed. I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming and stepped right in the next cipher. Just believe somebody paid the Pied Piper. Or whatever the fuck Eminem said. Yo, I got two more questions. And it's hot as fuck out here. I feel like a slave nigga. It's hot as fuck outside. I feel like a slave nigga that got the news late about slavery being over with. I feel like a Texas nigga. Them niggas got the news that slavery was abolished 5 years after the fact. And they celebrate this shit. They call it Juneteenth. They didn't get the news when all the other Negroes got the news. That news was tardy as fuck. Get BG a tank top. Hell no, I'm good, man. I'm good. BG sweatline, man, I'm good. I don't need no fucking tank top. I'm good. It's all good. Shit, it is hot out here, man. I feel like farming watermelons. No bullshit. Yeah, why you always wearing long sleeves? Cause I just went to work. You know, I went to work. And I wear long sleeves at work. It helps prevent ticks. It discourages mosquitoes. There's a method to the madness. Just like if you see any landscaping crew on the side of the road working their ass off, they always got on those jackets or long sleeve shirts. They don't give a fuck how hot it is outside. I'm telling y'all some real G shit. This shit cool. That way when the breeze come, I get all that. Yeah, yeah. That shit, that why you think the sand niggas, why you think in northern Africa, in the Sahara region, they covered up. They not like the South Africans. South Africans let all that shit out. The sun just beating on their skin. Blah! Blah! They dark as fuck. But you go up north, them same African niggas, they got skin like my complexion. Or lighter. Yeah, because they covered up. Because that's what the region requires. You can't just show up no shirt. You gonna get sand in between your balls. You gotta cover up. That's why they wear their head covering and they cover their head. You don't want sand in those places, and then too, it keep you cool. Covering up keeps you cool. It's just a way to survive. You know how hot it is out there, and they still be on camels with drapes on. Nigga, long sleeve everything. Covered the fuck up. That shit keep you cool. The Mexicans told me that once your shirt fills up with sweat, it actually cools you off. It does. And if you people work for a living outside, you would notice. Nah, but for real though, it really does. You feel all that. I don't always wear, I don't do the shit every day, but I got a line in my pocket. I'm lying. I got a 9 in my pocket, and baby, I'm just dying to cock him. He's ready for war. I'm ready for war. I got machetes and swords for any faggot that said he was raw. My guess is as heavy as yours. Yeah, you met me before. I just didn't have the smarts of arsenals or weapons before. Marshall just stepped through the door. I lay your head on the floor with your body spread on the bedspread. Red on the wall, red on the ceiling, red on the door. Get a new whore. Red on the second, red on the third. Is she dead on the fourth? You're dead wrong. I got one more question, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I got manly things to do. I got one more question. I got manly things to do. You people are holding me back from reaching my final form. If y'all don't want to buy my supplements and my son cooked food recipes, keep it moving. I'll try this summer. Shit, you ain't got to try, just do. It's like Yoda said, there is no try. You either do or you don't. Niggas was in the courtroom like, hey Yoda, can you explain that to the judge? I just got slapped with an attempted murder. I told them niggas the same shit. How the fuck you attempt a murder? You either killed the nigga or you didn't. Nigga go in the courtroom with that Yoda shit. How the fuck did I attempt? How the fuck? You know how to warm yourself in winter? It's a native thing. Hell no, I'm a modern man. I don't know how to warm myself in the winter. Shit, I'd be out back. Yo, that Biggie Dead Wrong. The song is called Dead Wrong. It's Biggie and Eminem. That beat, yo, that beat hard as fuck. The instrumental go in. But Biggie Smalls just, he was on some other shit. And y'all see I'm rebuilding my wood wall. You see it. I know you see it. Right there. That's one pallet. I got one, two, I got two more. All that shit seasoned and ready to go. Straight oak. All my wood walls straight oak. If you find any other type of wood in there, I'm pussy. Yeah, that's fucking right. All my shit oak. Nothing else in there. If you find any other type of wood in my fucking wall, don't fucking listen to me. I ain't shit, I suck. Shit, all oak. That oak wood, that's that big boy shit right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Especially you Canadians. You Canadians, you guys collectively watch your last few oak trees burn the fuck down. It's about time they finally get all of our oak trees. I was watching that shit up there in Halifax, like, y'all gonna put that out? They showed that lonely oak tree, the last one that Canada had left. Y'all know Canada has no fucking hardwoods. All they burn is cedar and Christmas trees and pine. They burn pine and cypress and hedge. It's about time they finally get me last oak tree. The Irish Canadians, or however the fuck they sound up there. It's something like that. I'm close. I got one more question. Oakland, yeah. And you already know what time it is. That shit, man, people that do oak wood, they different, man. You gotta be built differently to harvest oak wood. That's a hard ass wood, especially the redwood. I know they say white oak has higher BTUs, but the red oak, it has lower BTUs, but it's harder on the chain, on your chainsaw. I bullshit you not. And that shit just heavier. This shit, that's some heavy shit. You hauling that shit around. That's why I got back muscles. That's why I have been approved to become your sex coach. A man's power in the bedroom come from his back. This shit here. Nigga, this shit. Y'all think it come from the legs. Y'all think it come from the big toe. Y'all think it come from the forehead. Nah, nigga, your back. That's why they say what you do, put your back into it. You can control the stroke with your back. I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. You got people, they think it's all about this shit here. It's not. It's your back. Don't worry, I'm gonna get y'all right. My new career path is I'm a sex coach now. Don't worry, I got you. My classes start in August. It's $60 a session. Each session is an hour long. I got you. The enrollment period starts next month. Be more respectful, BG. There's grannies in here. Man, listen, it's grandpas in here that need this shit. Fuck you mean? This shit ain't just for the middle-aged moms. Fuck you mean? It's grandma, all everybody. Everybody gonna benefit from this. I'm doing the greater good service to America by doing this. I'm not singling nobody out. Everybody's welcome to join this grift. I mean this class, this session. Y'all, everybody's welcome. I would like to bathe in watermelon. I would too, but if I openly profess some shit like that, people are gonna get into their stereotypical jokes. Look at him. This nigga can't help but bathe in watermelon. Just the juice. Look at, he's a fucking monkey. Look at him with the watermelon. Watermelon is really good for you. Hell yeah, it is. Watermelon is high in antioxidants, and it has a healthy amount of vitamin A and C. That means it's good for your skin. If you somebody walking around with a crater face, or you got a whole bunch of pimples and shit popping the fuck out all over your body, nigga, watermelon. Watermelon. That shit good for your skin. That shit'll clear that shit right up, nigga. That shit good for eczema. That shit good for tinea versicolor. Fuck you mean I bleed green? All iron, no ish, potatoes for the side dish, nigga. Watermelon. But niggas want to get on their stereotypical shit and be like, oh, watermelon, ooh. It's an alkaline-based fruit. Watermelon is one of the healthiest fruits, if not the healthiest fruit you can get. I bullshit you not. Not only that, but it hydrates you better than water does. That shit is the ultimate hydration. Fuck you mean? No, it's all real. It's all true. I'm telling you. You don't have to like watermelon. It's extremely healthy. It's one of the healthiest fruits you can eat. Watermelon juice is healthier than coconut juice. And you know how you niggas feel about your coconut juice. You know you niggas love coconut water. Yeah, watermelon juice is healthier than that shit. You get you a slow masticating juicer, and you juice those watermelon slices, you cut the rind off, cut it up, and run that shit through the juicer, nigga, drink that. Organic. Drink it. Healthier than coconut water. Fuck you mean? I know what I'm talking about. They just want to discourage you from eating watermelon in any way they can, because they know how healthy it is, how powerful it is, how much it impacts your body in a healthy way. They just want you niggas eating apples and shit. Apples and oranges and all the acidic shit. Nah, nigga, get that alkaline-based watermelon in your system. That shit is good for you. That's why they took the seeds out of them. They do have organic watermelons that are seedless. There's a process. Of course, It's not the natural shit, but then again, we are far removed from the natural watermelon that grew in South Africa. That's where the fruit originates from. Then from South Africa, it spread. So now, like, I think Iran is the #1 place for watermelon. Now it's China. They the #1 growers of watermelon. But it came out of Africa and it grew in that climate. Everybody else has to mimic that climate. That's why I had the dude on my Instagram page, when he seen I put the plastic down for my watermelon, he was saying that makes a weak plant, and he gardens for 15 years. But just because you garden doesn't mean you know what you know about watermelons. Watermelon is a different type. You have to mimic that environment, a dry environment. It's called watermelon, but it doesn't really need that much water or else it will bust. Y'all seen what happened 2 years ago to the people's watermelon. The shit bust because it got too much fucking water because we had that dumbass hurricane. And then too, the plastic that you put down is not a weed barrier. It prevents the vine of the watermelon plant is susceptible to disease if it's just sitting in moisture. Meaning, if you got the vine, it's a vine plant. And if that vine is just hanging out in the moist soil, disease will ensue. That's asking for trouble. Like, you need a dry layer for the vines to creep along. That's what the plastic is for. Watermelons are highly susceptible to disease. That's why a lot of y'all grow watermelons, they don't do good. It's not just your soil. It's not because your soil ain't right, you don't got the right balance and fertilizer. Nah, it's because those vines, you're just leaving them there and they're in the dirt, and when it rains or when you water, the splashback from the dirt is getting all over the vine. It's not like a fucking tomato plant. All right, there's difference in the species. All plants do the same thing, but not all plants do the same thing. You hear me? So just because you good at growing tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, and grapefruit does not mean you know what the fuck you doing when it comes to watermelon. People just want to broad brush things that they plant and be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it like how I do everything. Not everything needs sun. That's why you can grow celery in a dark, damp place. Huh? It doesn't need sunlight and vitamin D reaching the soil. Everything has something different going on. Some things you can companion plant with. Some things you can't, because that's a detriment to the plant you're planting, that you put the companion plant right there waiting for the fruit to pop up. And the other plants hating. Other plants hating. I turned into Eminem while I was debating. But yeah, y'all get it. So yeah, this watermelon shit, I do this watermelon shit. I got plastic down for a fucking reason. The watermelon farmers, they do their shit too, but the shit inorganic. My shit organic. And that's 6 mil plastic too. You gotta protect those vines. Where in Africa is there plastic ground? There's not. But this isn't the African environment. You have to mimic that. That's why people who want to grow bananas up in Michigan, they got to have a greenhouse to mimic that. You have a drier climate. It's not as humid. And it doesn't rain as often. You have different things going on regionally. So you mimic that by putting plastic down to prevent disease. Do you not get it? It's just like we have zones in America. What zone are you in? That zone will tell you, by zone based on region, can tell you what you can grow in that area. Why do you think that is? Because what you're trying to grow is not native to that area. Or in your region, that zone mimics the region that the thing you're trying to grow is native to. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't have to put plastic down there. That shit already has the right mixture in the air and all that other shit, but you do up here. The further north you go, you gotta change shit up if you want to grow the same thing. Hmm? Hmm? Why you think most of the watermelon patches in America are down south? The further up north you go, the more you gotta change some things. You understand what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about, huh? Nah, nigga, I got my plans. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I want watermelon, so you gotta do what you have to do. Watermelons grow wild in Africa. Not here. Not fucking here. It's just like oak trees. Why you think Canada doesn't have a lot of oak trees? Because of the climate. But here on the East Coast specifically, we got all the fucking oak trees. We got more oak trees along this eastern seaboard than the West Coast, the Midwest. They got all this shit right here. Why you think pecan trees, yes, pecan trees aren't native to Virginia. They grow further down south. They were imported here to Virginia from Louisiana by George Washington's slaves. George Washington's slaves were the first people that planted a pecan tree in Virginia. It doesn't naturally grow here. Why do you think the mesquite tree is native to Texas and in that certain part of the Midwest? Because it has that dry, hot, not humid. Mesquite trees don't naturally grow out here. So once again, you can't do everything for every plant. You can't broad brush every plant. It's just like people with diets. You can't just say, oh, this diet worked for me, so you should do it too, and it should work for you. But we're people, and our biological systems are highly individual. That's why some people have allergies, some people don't. Some people die on their first vaccine, some people die on their third vaccine. Some people don't die from the vaccine, they got it all. Nigga, we different, nigga. Some people, that shit, peanuts bother them, some people it fucking don't. Some people are allergic to cats, some people don't. But the minute you take a remedy or anything of that nature and just use it to broad brush people and say this works because it worked on him, it should work for everybody else, man, you fail. And plants are the same fucking way. Between species, within the same fucking group, indeterminate variety of tomatoes. Then you got the determinate variety of tomatoes. Some shit you need to do some different shit. Have you ever noticed different insects attack different plants? How come you got the aphids over there on your zucchini, but they not touching the eggplant? Come on now, think. You gotta think. So yeah, I'm gonna put plastic down. Just because Africa, they don't have plastic down and watermelon grow wild down there, doesn't mean the shit does over here in Virginia. So you gotta act accordingly if you want that fruit. Next question. I got one more question. We have all kinds of pecan trees in my yard. Go Louisiana. That way it came from down there in that region. The pecan tree doesn't grow any. We have them in Virginia, but they're few and far between. They're not native here. Like one of the native species out here is sassafras. Everywhere else, it was taken from this region and brought to Europe, different places where they could, where the climate could kind of be mimicked to the native climate that the tree is used to. But this shit just didn't make it out. It doesn't. Shit was brought out there. This shit, man, it's a difference. And once you understand that, you can begin growing a better crop. This is why farmers don't really do the mix and matching shit that homesteaders do. It's a big difference. You got a farmer, that farmer gonna have 100 acres of one fucking thing. This is what the fuck we do. Corn, aka maize. Corn, maize, same thing. This is what the fuck we do. He passes that knowledge down to his kids. He like, nah, corn. Fucking corn. Do you think that farmer with 100 acres and generations of experience with corn can just go to a watermelon farmer and tell him what the fuck to do? No. There's two different type of crops. It's two different type of crops that require different things. Shout out to the farmers. They'll have like 20 acres of nothing but wheat, rice. It just be one fucking thing. They specialize in that shit. They got contracts. They're like, yo, they gonna back up the truck. They gonna come get that. I need the harvester ready. They got combines out there, bitch. The fucking combine out there on that property. On some yeehaw. Shit, it is what it is. Have y'all ever been to a watermelon farm? Exactly. Y'all need to just go ahead and buy my book. Buy my fucking book and send me money. If I didn't cuss so much and if I polished my sentences a little better, I would have a big audience. I would be big. But I cuss. I'm a nightclub comedian. I feel like I'm being watermelon shamed. No, I take watermelon serious. Everyone, half of you people were here the first year I grew watermelon. That shit was an epic failure. I grew the watermelon like I was growing tomatoes. Fail. I failed, and I am not ashamed to say it. So what did I do? I did what everybody else did. I went on YouTube and started looking for shit. Yeah, I'm YouTube certified, nigga. Fuck you mean? I bleed green, all iron, no ish, potatoes for the sandwich. I went on YouTube, I learned some shit. Nigga, I got at least 44 hours of training into this shit. Watermelon specifically, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that first year he actually had to tend to the watermelon. Now I didn't have to tend to the watermelon. Most of them were wiped out to disease. They got soft. Y'all don't remember? That shit was horrible. I was like, why the fuck? There were no, I bullshit you not, there were no bugs in them. It wasn't because insects. It wasn't because it was the dirt. I had no fucking idea. I was growing them this whole time like I do my eggplant. You can't grow watermelon like that. I just had the vine creeping along the dirt, and when it rained, the vine would sink. It would sink into the dirt, and all the splashback from the water hitting the ground would get all over the plant, the vine, and watermelons don't like that. So the second year, I've been doing this shit this going on my 4th year. The second year I did this shit, we put the plastic down, and I had a much better harvest. And then the third year, that's when the Hurricane Jessica, she came, and then it busted people's watermelon because it got too much fucking water. And now here I am, and you see the thumbnail. I got baby watermelons popping the fuck up all over the fucking place. I'ma need a bigger patch. Stop playing with me. I'ma stop cussing. You know what? I'ma stop cussing so y'all can digest this information. So my shit can be shareable. Cause my shit not shareable. I cuss too fucking much. I say nigger too much. That one dude, he came in here, told me stop saying nigger. I say nigger too much. But I'm a dude, don't worry. My book isn't filled with that type of language. I talk like a straight Brit. I talk like I'm from Liverpool. Hello. Parton, man, I would like to talk to you about watermelon. You can grow your watermelon. Yeah, no Ebonics, no cussing, no nothing. I talk like I'm from, yeah, like I'm straight, yeah, like I'm from Wessex. That's how I'm gonna do all my interviews. Those fucking Brits. The British people are taking all the acting jobs. I was, me and the wife were bored. So we fucked around and watched the Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston movie. She's a fucking, she's English. I didn't see that coming. That's why people were tweaking in the comments. They were like, you couldn't get an American to play Whitney Houston. You just had to get an English actress. I was like, she English? She English? Sure enough, I looked her up. Naomi Aki, or whatever her name is. Her interview, she's like, hello, I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about an English muffin. I was like, damn. She pulled that off. It's like every actor, actress you see is English by default. Until further notice. They're all of them. They're all English. I thought she was really singing the Whitney Houston shit, but they said like 97% of that was actually Whitney Houston singing. They took the clips from, her shows, and she had to lip sing it. So the actress she was talking about, she was like, I had to actually quite lip sing it. I play Whitney Houston and I lip sing it just a little bit. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. I want an English muffin with you. No marmalade, just margarine. I'm from Liverpool. The movie was trash though. So, spoiler alert. Yeah, that was just terrible. That shit was not like Cadillac Records. It was not like Ray Charles on his shit. That shit was dumpster juice. Shout out to Whitney Houston though. Damn, she died in a fucked up way. The worst part about her death was how much debt she was in when she died. It bitch said, Whitney Houston net worth when she died, it bitch say negative 20 million. It bitch say negative 20 million. I said, damn, Whitney. It bitch was negative 20 million when she died. I started looking up old clips of Whitney Houston doing interviews. She was talking about Mariah Carey back in 1991. I said, I was 1 year old. I was fucking 1 when she did this interview with Byron. Some nigga named Byron. He was like, well, how do you feel about people comparing you to Mariah Carey? Whitney Houston said, Mariah Carey is Mariah Carey. And she should be known for that because we sound different. And then Whitney Houston proceeded to do the best Mariah Carey impression I've ever fucking heard. Just effortless. She just belched it out. She didn't even shift her leg. She was in a relaxed position. She just came out with it. That shit was just heavenly as fuck. And then she went into her shit. She switched it up and did her shit. And that shit was, I said, damn, she's a master of this craft. Hey, when people say she had a gift, they not lying. Yeah, she did that shit, man. But them drugs, they fucked her up. One of her last live performances, she was on stage looking like she was about to die. She was up there looking like Amy Winehouse. She just came out with it. I was like, oh. Whitney Houston could sing. Shout out to Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, non-singing ass. I think O'Darn told me she wrote the song "I Will Always Love You." Like Dolly Parton wrote that and recorded that like in the '70s, and then Whitney Houston, like they brought it to her for the movie The Bodyguard. They was like, "Yo, you need." So he was, Clive Davis was in there. He played her the Dolly Parton song, and Dolly Parton was, "And I will always love you." Whitney Houston was like, "Hold on, hold on, I like this. I can kind of change it up." She put sauce on that. That wasn't you. It was somebody. Somebody told me Dolly Parton. That's Dolly Parton's song. Whitney Houston just redid it. That I will always love you. And then Whitney Houston did the shit. My goodness. Goodness gracious. The difference between the two singers. Goodness. But nonetheless, shout out to Dolly Parton because she wrote the song. That's her shit. Dolly Parton got paid off that shit too. When Whitney Houston was performing that shit, Dolly Parton built fucking office complexes in Nashville, Tennessee, just from the royalties she received from Whitney Houston doing her song for that. She got all types of money for that. It wasn't like Sting level with Juice WRLD, but yeah, Dolly Parton, she been getting paid. She just can't sing though. She just got the country shit. Like, I think it's more her physical appearance and people get the Southern Belle. Well, maybe it's just some country shit and I can't understand it. Not country as in South, but like genre. I just don't get the appeal of Dolly Parton. Like, she really can't sing. She just has the Southern Belle thing going. I think she sounds like an angel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. This opinion. My cicada backing me up on this stuff. I'm telling the people that now. But yeah, you got certain people, they swear by Dolly Parton like she really with the shits, but like some people, they don't like the zest that Whitney Houston brought to certain songs. Like, they felt like it was too much. So you had that going too, but as far as like singing and making you feel those emotions, like, I feel like a singer is supposed to emotionally connect with the audience, not on the witchcraft shit, like the new age singers and all that shit, but like on some deeply emotional, like this topic, like right here. Like, and Dolly Parton just doesn't do that. There's not a whole lot of people that could do that as good as Whitney Houston did that. Effortlessly. Yeah. Dolly Parton was more of an all-around entertainer. That makes sense. I'll accept that. Dolly is 100. See, you got the cowboy hat on. Of course you would say that. But I get it. But yeah, that Whitney movie was trash. Adele. Adele, Sia, they do. What's her name? Sia. What's the girl name that sing Chandelier? They do this. That shit do get you emotional. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, Adele. I'll give it to Adele. Adele, yeah, she nice. Like, I'm talking about like emotionally, like that impact right there. Like that shit, yeah. Adele, Sia, Faith Farrah. Yeah, they nice. Y'all know I had to slip Faith in there. Faith, give yourself a yogurt. Please, thank you. But yeah, Adele nice. It's like a thing, You know, it's a new thing. It's something. It's something. It's a diff. It's yeah. I have been to her dinner show in Branson. There, the South always wins the Civil War. Mm. It looks overcast and cold out there today. Man, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot as fuck out here today. I ain't even gonna hold you on that. I heard Virginia is where the company. What? Her Virginia. Where they built the sub is from. I mean, are you trying to use that to like put some stank on Virginia or something? Like, what are you trying to say about Virginia? Like, we can't build a fucking submarine because that one decided to do whatever the fuck it did because it got attacked by a giant squid? So are you saying the giant squid in the deep blue sea is Virginia's fault? Are you saying Ohio can do it better? I don't know what. I don't know where you're going with this. You know, you think Ohio can do anything better than Virginia can? Is that what this is? Are you trying to do the Virginia versus Ohio thing? Not with y'all used equipment prices. I don't think you're ready for that, Watachi. I will body Ohio. Don't do it. Don't make this about Ohio. All the fucking rust buckets y'all got up there. Virginia can't build a good sub, and we are that close. We are that close to the water. Man, y'all got that dumbass lake. Y'all got that man-made lake. What sub have y'all built to even compare the subs? What sub was built in Ohio? Ohio can't even compare to Virginia. We have better weather. And better weather doesn't mean we don't have winters. We have all 4 fucking seasons. We have a longer grow season than you do. I mean, we have better people than you do. Y'all have the Cleveland Browns. I mean, come on now. Y'all got Cincinnati. Oh, that's a big ass German Shepherd right there. That is a big ass. That German Shepherd was grown in Germany and shipped here illegally. That shit is huge. I hope you keep that nigga on a leash. There's a big bitch right there with a big back. The bite power of a dog comes from its back. That bitch looking like Balto. He saved them Alaskan children in that one movie. Watachi, don't go there with me. Virginia is superior to Ohio in every way possible. His name is Columbus. Columbus, Ohio. Fuck Columbus, Ohio. Columbus he never went to Ohio. Y'all got a city named after an imposter. Ooh, Ohio. Fuck Columbus. The only thing y'all known for is a fucking train derailment that Rosie O'Donnell was tweaking over because she couldn't get her fucking 20-piece nugget and large fry due to the chicken population that was fucking gassed out. And no one says, let's go to Ohio. Said no one ever. Man. Don't fucking do it. Any other fucking states want to jump in? Is there any other fucking states that have something to say? That's what the fuck I thought. I'm poking BG with my bear. Watachi, you deep down, you know Virginia is better than Ohio. We can do this shit state to state. What's up? New Jersey, V8, don't do it. Don't fuck. New Jersey need to not even be party to this discussion right now. New Jersey just needs to hide behind New York somehow. Don't fucking do it. New Jersey has no business even being in this cipher right now. Don't fucking do it, New Jersey. Yeah, don't even look this way. New Jersey just needs to keep fucking walking. Tyrone, so what's up, Tyrone? Tyrone in the building, the big homie. North Carolina, come on and raise up. I ain't gonna go there with North Carolina because Virginia touches North Carolina. So Virginia, North Carolina. I'm not going there with any state that touches Virginia except for Maryland, because Maryland is just dumpster juice. But other than that, we got South Carolina over there, we got Tennessee right there, then we got West Virginia right fucking there, and you know we got not Pennsylvania, but we got Pennsylvania right there, and Maryland over there. You know, so you say what you want about Pennsylvania, but there's good people in Pennsylvania. Most times you say Pennsylvania, people think of Philly, but you got Pittsburgh, you got Butler, Pennsylvania, you got a whole lot of little spots in Pennsylvania that are just rich with history. You know, you got good people out there. You got good used equipment prices. It been times where I was on Facebook Marketplace looking for a trailer, and the best prices were out there in Pennsylvania, and I was ready to fucking travel out there. They got great tractor prices too. Nevada, ain't nothing out there but Reno. Shit, what's in Nevada? Ain't shit in Nevada. The last good thing about Nevada left. Fuck you mean? Shout out Cold Sprinkler. Yeah, what the fuck you mean? The only good thing in Nevada now is pound cake. A chicken named Pound Cake. That's it. You can't. Nevada has no business in this conversation. They got Reno. Fuck you mean Nevada? They got Reno, unlimited gang members. They got high crime, and it's hot as fuck. And those mosquitoes are built different out there. Almost heaven, West Virginia. I ain't even gonna go on West Virginia like that, but everybody knows Virginia is superior to West Virginia. Everybody knows the story on West Virginia's creep. People talk like West Virginia is so fucking based. Like West Virginia turned coat when it was time to get cracking on the North. That's why they call West Virginia, because they wanted to distance themselves from the South. Nah, nigga, that's West Virginia. Just because a bunch of fucking hillbillies live up there don't mean them niggas is really with the shit. Them niggas went out there, they wanted an easy way out of the oppression, nigga. They went out there and started coal mining and shit. They weren't really rah-rah with this shit like Virginia was. Never forget, Virginia is the only state that says death to tyrants on the state flag in this country. Game over. That's game. That is fucking game. I don't give a fuck what state in the South you think get shit cracking like what. The South wouldn't have been as battle ready as it was with the North if it weren't for Virginia. Niggas in Virginia just built differently. We built different out here. We born different. The fucking flag, you know what that shit, it said, literally says Six Semper Tyrannis. That means death to tyrants. Right there on the fucking flag. Go to Richmond. Go look this shit up. And then right there, they fake you out by putting Virginia is for lovers. Nah, nigga, Virginia get it cracking. But Virginia for lovers. Nonetheless, you're gonna see that cardinal. BG really selling me on Virginia. Might make a move. Man, Virginia is where it's at. Virginia, and this bitch not landlocked neither. This shit not landlocked like Ohio. Nah, we right here. We got the water right there. And we got ports all along this bitch. That shit is important for trade. If the zombie apocalypse ever pops up, you don't want to be on the West Coast. Who the fuck you gonna be trading with? Hawaii? Russia? You gonna be trading? You gonna have to go around the ocean? You gonna be trading with Russia? Nah, nigga, Virginia right here. You go across some waters, nigga, you in Europe. You go right there, you in Africa. In Virginia, we right here, man. And we got the best growth season on the East Coast. We got the best growth season. This ain't that Louisiana weather. This ain't that Georgia, Florida heat. Our shit, you can tolerate, you can live comfortable. This shit comfortable. Fuck you mean? We right here. We got some of the best soil conditions in this country. Virginia has some of the most private. Virginia is one of the top states for having the most private farms. You know how many farms we got out here in Virginia? Private. Virginia has the most organic farms in the country. Open it for me. Can you open it for me, please?
Leave it out there and have some more.
Face it high. Hell yeah, Virginia. And not only that, Virginia, we got the most history in this country, about this country, here, for this country. It's like people from abroad, they be like, yo, I'm going to America. I'm going to the United States. How you gonna visit the United States and not hit Virginia? Virginia is where the this where shit got cracking. Hey. Sure. My frogs agree with me. BG should run for office in Virginia. If I did run for office, I would be sheriff. I'd be the sheriff. People like, you can't have a gun. No, I don't need a gun. All I need is a nightstick laced with kryptonite. I'd be out this bitch on my Roswell shit. Yeah, I'll smack any super nigga that think this shit sweet. Nigga, this Virginia. Yeah. Yeah. BG for sheriff. Isn't it hot in the summer in Virginia? It is. I'm gonna make a YouTube video today. Oh, about what? I'll check it out. Most of those powder wig guys were from Virginia. They were. Virginia Billboard, home of BG. It is. Being an ex-felon, could you actually be the sheriff in Virginia? No. But this the internet. I can be anything I want to be on the internet. So yeah, BG for sheriff. BG for sheriff. You already know what time it is. Where did Virginia get its name from? The Queen, the Virgin Queen, the Virgin Queen of England. Virginia redcoats. All you niggas was redcoats. You can't just say the redcoat. People like the redcoat, nigga. That's the British. You a British too. Just because you touch down in America don't mean you're not British no more, does it? The British was some of the first people to start that bullshit. On some transnational shit. Just becoming something different over fucking night because they felt like it. If a Chinese person from China comes to America, does that mean they are American and not Chinese? Okay, so the British did it. The British, they left England, came to America, and said, yeah, fuck being British. Yeah, we not English no more. We're American. Yeah, we just gonna become something different. And then got the beefing with the other like they were different and called them niggas redcoats. Nah, you was two sides of the same fucking coin. One of y'all was just fighting for a slightly different perspective to take root in the colonies than them niggas due to representation on the mainland. You know? You can't just point at the fucking redcoats and be like, oh, the fucking redcoats. Nah, nigga, they was sent to instill order. Y'all were redcoats, you know? Fucking people trip me out with their bullshit. Like they was just different. Virginia has Busch Gardens and King's Dominion. We got King's Dominion. Right down there off 95. Right down that bit right there. That bit right there. My ancestors came from Ireland. Don't know about y'all. My ancestors, they from Ireland too. But I'm just saying, I'm talking to the non-Irish people, not you. You my people. But the people of English descent, that like they Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, they was over here on some, the redcoats are coming, the British I mean, nigga, you're coming? The British are coming. No, nigga, you're coming. No, you about to fight yourself. You about to fight yourself. No, this is an internal dispute between you and you. What new culture? Who decides to start a whole new fucking culture and way of life independent from what your forefathers fought and died for? Do y'all realize that that American British shit is the same thing as niggas just leaving America, going to China and becoming Chinese and then fighting Americans? We're Chinese now. Nigga, what? And then getting upset when America doesn't accept you as Chinese. We're Chinese now. No, nigga, you are American. Type of time you niggas on. We just feel we're in our feelings because we, and then we also, and because I'd have sent some red coats out there to spank you niggas too. Y'all were rebellious. The Chinese oppress themselves inappropriately. Well, you can say the English or Anglo-Saxon people or white people, whatever you want to, say. You can say white people do it too. Who has been a bigger threat to the white man's existence other than the white man? I'll wait. Don't say niggas. Don't say Jews neither. Don't try to differentiate the Jews. No, nigga. I'll wait. Nah, honestly. Everybody all you niggas wanna be European until them European folk try and finger fuck the world, then y'all wanna distance and be like, no, they not really European though. Yeah, they're Khazars. Yeah, they're not. Nah. Well, in colonial times it was the British. Nah, they're British. Them niggas like, ain't you British? They like, yeah, I'm British, but it's them. They the ones they oppressing us. They be like, the white man oppressed. No, the British. You be like, well, which one is it? Is it the British? They like, yeah. They're like, yo, you British? Like, nah. See, I'm American though, but I'm like, nah, nigga, you're English, nigga. Put some stank on that. Be on how many truther channels y'all go to and they got a list of all the people trying to finger fuck white people. Newsflash, they're all white. You don't see not near nigga on that list. A nigga will bring you a truth that have a list with a nigga, this shit, Bill Gates, Henry Kissinger, the Medici family, Joe Biden. Not near nigga. It's almost as if the white man gets mad at niggas as a scapegoat to vent his frustration out for the white man being the real problem for the white man. Huh? Come on, y'all don't hear me. Who has been a bigger thorn in the side of the white man than the white man? Need I remind you what the eugenics movement was started for? It was started for the white man. By the white man. That wasn't for niggas. Huh? The Civil War? The 7 Years' War? What a white man fought the white man from a different part of Europe? Huh? The Napoleon Wars? World War I? Nigga. World War II? How many niggers died in World War II? I rest my fucking case. All the white man doing today is just complaining about how the white man is oppressing them as white men. How the white man has an anti-white agenda. But the Sharkeisha, the black chick at the university, who hired the bitch? Who got the ball rolling on the feminist movement? Rockefeller. Huh? Huh? Who do people still blame for the medical bullshit happening today? Andrew Carnegie. Huh? People still blame Astor, Rothschild, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt. You gonna hear all of you don't hear that one nigga name. Y'all don't hear me. Enter the promo code when you go to buy my book. Yeah, it's Andrew Carnegie. He from Scots. That's the homie right there. It's not Carnegie, it's Carnegie. Don't worry, I'm certified on this nigga. I watched like a 2-hour documentary on this nigga's life. I know all about this nigga. There's several different levels of devil worship, horses said, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat through the tech with weapons and eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat look fresh. I got a lion in my pocket, I'm lying. I got a 9 in my pocket, and baby, I'm just dying to cock him. He's ready for war. I'm ready for war. I got machetes and swords for any faggot that said he was raw. Anomaly, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that #1 spot. Anomaly think he can out-rap me. Okay. Shout out to the white people. Shout out to the white people, because obviously don't nobody kill and oppress white people like white people do. All I'm saying is I don't know that near nigga that declared World War anything. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Hitler just mopped. Hitler was clean upset on Europe, nigga, just mopped. Nigga, the U.S., the fucking Churchill and them, nigga, they had Palestine nuts by the right hand. It was like, yo, where's the Zionist organization? We ready to give you this land, nigga. We need to destabilize this fucking region so we can come in and do what we did to Ireland in this area. So we gonna offer this shit to you Jewish niggas. It was like, yo, you gotta get America involved. It was like, yo, Hitler's Time Man of the Year out that bitch. Like, they don't want a war. They don't want to get it. They like, that's Europe. And he was like, don't worry, I can get them in on it. I got them. Nigga, the white man proceeded to try to wipe the white man from the face of the earth. I bullshit you not. You know how much destruction and carnage was just left in the and then beneath the, and then Mussolini, you add in Mussolini and Joseph Stalin. Nigga. Whew, it seemed like historically white people don't like white people. Historically. White people don't like white people. They just talk that shit now because there's different people involved. But historically, the white man in the white man's own country couldn't do nothing but kill the white man. Y'all don't hear me. Historically, white people didn't like white people. And historically, white people gave black people jobs. Y'all don't fucking hear me. Even to the detriment of the white man's mainland. Huh? What do you think was going on in England when these slave niggas was down here slaving for the white man? Those white folks in England were poor. Niggas moved in and took their jobs. That shit led to the downfall of a great empire. That shit led to revolution. Go look at the French. Huh? Talking about that guillotine was fully operational. Well, I'm telling y'all some real G shit. Historically. I got one more question. Send all the Democrats back to Britain? No. Great Britain, the UK was hurt when it lost its American colonies. It was a great empire up until then. The French, their only rival was the French. That was the only power in Europe that could rival the UK. When the UK lost them American colonies, boy, that shit was over. The French funded it. The French sent Freemasons to America to inspire rebellion. True shit. They had to take out their #1 rival. So once again, you got white on white crime, a proxy war through way of mental manipulation. Them niggas slid in there something smooth like Lucifer and told the colonists, the American colonists, hey, you ever think about starting your own country? Psst. The king of where? He's not your king, surely. He's all the way over there across the pond. He wants you to pay taxes. You don't even live over there. It's a new world. It's a new world. Why do we still listen to them? Hell yeah, them fucking Freemasons put that fucking work in. If it wasn't for the Freemasons, you wouldn't have America. Fucking rebellious children. Honey, Neon, hey, Odon. What's up, Vader? Vader Jones in the building. I got 2 more questions left. And my baby Fox is back. Is he gonna come around here? Hold on. He by that pool. He gonna trot around here shortly. I mean, they basically just been chilling. You see him? See him right there? Right there. That's my Fox. There's 2 of them. Thaddeus and Esmeralda. I named them. They're always back here. He dug out a little bed in the mulch and just slept there. Or they'll sleep on this sidewalk. They don't even give a fuck. BG, I know the tactic. Yeah, give me the chicken livers. No, not right now. I'll do it later. He'll be back. Nah, he just down there chilling. I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna teach him flamethrower attack. I'm gonna give him a sunstone and watch him evolve into a 9-tails. And then where he'll learn fire spin. Here he come right there. Look at him. There you go. Right there behind the skid steer. See him? Want some chicken liver? I would say like he ready to die, something wrong with him, but they've been coming around here since they were babies. They done got big though. I remember like they were just kids playing with each other like down there by the maple tree. And they just got comfortable. The white wife is screaming at you. What's white sound like? I don't know Hey, white sounds like this. Honey, we're moving to Missouri. I don't know how white sound. Hey, Faith, you remember the one chick who used to be in here? She said I talk white. You remember her? I think she unsubscribed from me because I was pushing the Jewish agenda of race mixing. You remember her? Nah, the bitch dead ass. She was like, you don't talk black. You don't sound black. Like, she thought I was trying to be white. She thought I was on my, wanting approval from the white man shit. Trying to talk like this, and I can talk like that, and talk politics, and polish, and do the Barack Obama, and that's how I talk. Hey, man, they be thought I was really, man, I be on this bit Ebonic. I be on my Ebonic shit. I'm not cleaning up shit for you niggas. You niggas, y'all already know what time it is, man. I can clean this shit up at the drop of a hat. I'm not out here running for president or trying to be super political, so I'm gonna be on my Ebonic shit. But she was just like, yeah, you sound super white. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Flareon. No. That's Vulpix. Nah, my father, little Vulpix with the fire spin attack. They got the Ember attack. Yeah, that's Vulpix and Ninetales. Flareon and them, that's some other shit. I think they're foxes too or something. What's love got to do with anything? What's love? That fucking Whitney Houston movie makes me want to watch the Tina Turner movie again. I mean, I'm telling you, that shit was just trash. Yeah, she was up. She liked me. She was on. So, oh, BG, I heard somebody. She was like, So you gonna have people. I respect people's feelings. They gonna say, I want approval from the white man because of a white wife and the Jewish agenda, and I'm being paid to promote interracial marriage and all that other shit. You gonna have those, you gonna have those people. That shit just out there. I can't. That shit out like America Online. I can't do shit about that. Hey, y'all don't even see my wife. The bitch act like I was cramming this shit down her fucking throat. She acted offended that I could pull white janks too. You understand what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? She acted offended that my dick doesn't get offended. It's skin color. My dick doesn't stop. Like, oh, wait a minute. Wrong skin color. Pull out the pussy. Abort mission. Go down yonder. Down by the riverside. And go get you some blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Some people just want your dick to be over here. They want to color code your dick. You know them people? People come on, they want to color code your dick. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, little old man? AKA Baby walks up. They want to color code your dick. Shit crazy. I ain't on no Jewish shit, but I'm like, damn, dog. Like, y'all see the world in one way. Y'all, PG, you just got people, they live their life based off perceived agendas by a group they claim to hate. So they make changes in their diet. They'll make changes in their ideology based off them niggas. You got people sitting at home praying for a good woman. Huh? You got people sitting at home praying for a good man. But due to the bullshit with the internet and the people on there and perceived agendas by the Jewish elite, They'll skip right over that good man. They'll skip right over that good woman. And then get mad at God, talking about, how come you never sent me nobody? Like, bitch, I fucking tried to. You know, the Most High, they like, I put somebody in your fucking life. Then he put somebody in your life. You down here screaming back like, but they would had the wrong skin color, God. Yeah, he respond. He look at you, respond. That y'all had the same fucking faith. That would say in the book of Genesis, let no man put asunder what the Father has brought together and made one. Yeah. Y'all live y'all life for somebody else's pussy's approval. They want approval from other people's. People want approval from other people's pussy. They do. Yeah, Dad, you mad as fuck. You like, what wrong with you? Like, I was praying. I asked God for a Tasha, and He sent me a Samantha, and I'm mad. Yeah, you see that woman? She probably like, what wrong with you? I asked God for Scott, and He sent me a Kenneth. He done sent me Tyrone. I asked him specifically for Tom Cruise, and this nigga sent me Tyrese Gibson. All right. That he is black as fuck, but you know, shit, man, that's what it is, man. You get mad at me because I'm pulling bitches. PG, we don't care your white wife. We are just glad that you're happy. No, it ain't even nothing like that. It ain't even though I'm just trying to make comedy out the shit. But I really don't put that much thought and energy into it. Just like I don't put, a lot of thought and energy into the things of the world that y'all like to fuss over it. Just people going like some people they care about, the submarine shit. I don't care about it. I'll gloss over that, not because I'm a Zionist shield, but because I really don't care. It's the same thing with that type of shit. You got some people that care, some people that, I'm one of the people that don't, and I really don't, I'm not really looking for validation here. I do what I do, and people do what they can about it. And that's just the way it goes. It's just, man, it is what it is. I ain't gonna put my dick on hold for somebody else's religious beliefs or financial beliefs. Yeah, how dare I as a man just pocket my dick because another man said I should be doing this with it? How dare I as a man pocket my dick? How dare I sheath my dick because that woman wants to color code my dick? A woman I'm not even fucking wants to color code my dick. That white woman came in here, and Faith has the documents. That white woman came in here and tried to tell me what to do with my black dick. The nerve of this bitch trying to tell me where my dick belongs. I say, yo, you want some Chelsea Handler shit? Fuck, you gonna pop up out of nowhere and tell me where my dick belongs? Who was this white woman? I don't know. Faith knows her though. I think Faith was annoyed with her too. Women have a way with trying to control men's dicks. They do, don't they? Men doing this shit now too. They do this shit right there. Yeah. It is what it is, though. What's up, nigga? What's up with you? These are words trying to persuade, but no one is. What's up? Oh yeah, well done. Yeah, I already know how to debate Jim Bob and Andrew and Posh Redneck. I already know how to debate them. For people that just tuning in, because I know I got a lot of Jim Bobs. I got Bobs over here. So this ain't like no shit. I'm not, But yeah, I'm on my Catholic shit, and we gonna get ready for a debate between the Orthodox. And we should have that popping next month. I already know how to. I got the ultimate gotcha for Andrew and Jim Bob. Posh is a little different. He a little bit different. You gotta use some European shit to mentally mangle him and admit to a false premise. Which unfortunately for him, I know how to do. I know how to stop being American and I know how to become a Serbian. I am joking. Please don't take this shit seriously and perpetuate this bullshit on either of these people's channels. This shit is a joke. But no, I know how to take them down on some, I don't do the religious thing though. They quiz master you with the stance that they don't have to prove they're right, just you're wrong. I don't even think it's that. I think that's the problem with debates. That's why I don't do debates. Especially religious debates, because you can always come off a lot of Christians, I guess they debate with the goal in mind being converts, but most people are converted due to your way of life and how you living, not necessarily on the words you speak. It's mostly on what you do. The debate thing is like, it's just a thing where you can prove who has better wordplay and who has more knowledge of a particular matter. But the actual conversion of the spirit comes from the spirit. This is why the Messiah said, when the apostles came to him and said, we couldn't exorcise these demons and we couldn't get with these people, he said, leave them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. If the blind lead the blind, both of them walk into a ditch. So even the Messiah couldn't witness to everybody, reach everybody. He said, all the people I have because the Father sent the Spirit to them to follow me. And that I could do nothing of myself, but it is the Father in heaven. He said, many are called, few are chosen. So the debate aspect, if you would look at it from a historical context of debate and what you see today, the Pharisees would have won because they had the law on their side. They had the linguistics, they had the tradition, they had all of that. That shit was calcified tradition. Shit, you seen the Messiah, he was picking corn on the Sabbath. What they do, you seen the Pharisees, they pulled up on him and said, yo, you breaking the Sabbath, nigga. Like, what's cracking, nigga, what's popping? The Messiah said, yo, if your ox fell into a well, would you not get him out? That nigga, hand me a stone. They tried to stone him, and then he pulled a Randy Moss and got the fuck up out of there. And I know I just did, sola scriptura, all this shit, but, you really can't get into it if you can't. It's just different ways. And it wasn't argumentative or combative. Even if you read the letters about conversion, like the apostles were up against pagans. Not necessarily the learned people of their societies, but it wasn't debates happening. This shit, it was a real spiritual thing. I know that shit sounds new agey, but without that, you have nothing. You just have the foundation by which people adhere to your doctrine based on logic. And then when somebody else moves in with a new logic or something that sounds better, then you go with them. This is why a lot of people, they flip-flop religions. One minute they Christian, the next minute they Muslim, the next minute they Buddhist, because they're just looking for what resonates with them and what makes them feel good at an earthly level. It's not really spiritual. My connection didn't come from somebody having a debate and me seeing who did better at the debate, or it didn't come from who could witness better than me. Man, this shit was it was a the shit was hella personal, son. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sitting there, I'm all by myself. It ain't nothing but me and my demonic thoughts. And from darkness I found a fucking way. Not to get new agey or sounding Luciferian on you, but you know, that's usually how that shit happens. Or because you see how somebody living their life, and you may see the trials and tribulations that they go through, but through everything they remain steadfast and strong. You know, even if you don't adhere to said doctrine, you can respect it in a way that may make you rethink your shit. But when it comes to just the philosophies of the shit and the logical discussions, and we're going to discuss this on what's logical and what's not, or what's this and what's that, then you may gain converts, but that shit temporary. Because when somebody else on the internet comes with a new doctrine, or they can destroy your doctrine on what doesn't make sense, then people tend to go with that. So you're dealing with sheep, first of all. So that's why y'all would never see me on the debate stage debating anybody on anything. Because it's just, you're going to have people, certain things are just personal to people. And you can't break that. You can't break that because the bond between you and that person you are debating isn't there. They don't know you. You showed up overnight like, let's debate this. So it's more like, this ain't even flesh and blood, Holmes. This shit spiritual. So I don't, So that's why I said debates are entertainment to me. Shout out to everybody debate. I'm being real, respectful. I'm not saying like it's a hell of a sport. You gotta be up here. You gotta be with it up here. When you just go into when you going in on somebody and you like, yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna this is what we're going to discuss, and this the topic you're going to debate. It becomes more of a pissing match, and that shit is really not organic, and that's not something people can really latch on to and actually have an actual conversion over. The most genuine form of debate I would call a discussion, because in a discussion you're not getting into a pissing match or trying to see who dick is bigger. You just laying down a fine line and you're talking with somebody like how you would talk to your mom, or you would talk to your friend. And it's certain things that may not make sense in your mind, but you don't feel no pressure of walking into a gotcha trap and asking certain questions, or feeling ashamed with being aligned with certain values and traditions. It's just an open forum, and you can have an honest discussion, and nobody's jumping down your throat or trying to lay a trap for you. You just talk it out, and like how men do, like when they about to fight and they just talk and they can see where the other person is coming from. So that's why a while ago I said I don't think conversion happens without understanding. Like, it's just certain things you got to understand from that person's perspective, because they do have a different experience. It's not my truth is this and your truth. It's not that. It's that person has a different fucking experience. And that experience they have is what you're combating. But you're trying to do it from like a worldly, it's hard to fucking explain, but I don't think I'm not explaining it. It doesn't sound like it makes sense. But I know the shit. But I don't just hop on people's shit and be like, stop the, I'm not trying to force my will down anybody's throat though. Like, you know, that shit goofy as fuck. I don't go on other people's channel and tell them what I think they should be doing. That shit's stupid as fuck. I have never did that. I either enjoy it and tap in, or I don't and tap out. In the story, you know? People don't do what they do. Because we people. That's why I love people. Because we do people shit. Shout out to all people. You know, shout out to all people, man. I love people. I love people. Because we different. That shit sound cheesy, but you're not arguing from a philosophical level. You're arguing from an experience. Yo, you dealing with other people's experiences, man. And that shit hard to break with logic. Can't do that. And the minute you try and you do win a convert for your side, somebody else can come with better logic. And there's always a bigger dog. Always. If you are unsure in your faith, there's somebody that can, a Luciferian can come and shake you to your core and have you rethinking your whole worldview. I've been in prison with niggas like that. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They know how to get in here with logic. But things of the spirit, man, I feel like some shit can only be explained through the spirit, for real, honestly speaking. Like some traditions you're just not gonna get because your experience and culture is different. But this shit different. That's why I can't debate atheists, because they're on another level. I'm on some different shit. Our worlds don't even match up. The best I could do is influence somebody's decision based on this group or community that they think they want to be a part of, to the point they feel like they missing out, which makes you want to join said group, gang, cult, whatever it is. But once that dies down and fades, the people disperse. And they go looking for another doctrine to adhere to. They look for the next person to bring them this truth that can get them closer to God, because for whatever reason, their spirit has been shunned. They have to get it through. They lack the experience, you know? I don't fucking know. I did the debate. I used to have a channel on YouTube where I did that. But I've realized certain things, that I'm not an apostle. Some were called to preach. Some were called to speak. Some people walked past a tree, heard a bird yell, tweet, and thought that was God telling them to teach. Where my woman at? Come weed whack this perimeter. She need to bring her ass out here and weed whack. Bring your ass out here and weed whack. I talk to my woman like this, because I'm base. And I'm alpha. Where the fuck she at? I'm fucking alpha. Don't fuck with me. Hello. Can you, can I get some water, please? And can you hand me the battery? Hand me the battery and the water. Hello, love. Hello, darling. Anyway, so when it came to me, I just felt like a burden was relieved. I didn't have to combat people and religious ideologies, because I'm not an apostle. I haven't been sent forth to convert. That's not everybody. Some people think that's everybody's job. It's your job as a believer to witness to the unbelievers. Could you open it for me? It's a bit buggy. A spider just attacked me too, so be on high guard.
I don't feel bad for you. You let the fucking arachnid live under the porch, and it was probably a brown recluse.
I let it live.
Yeah.
No, but
You didn't burn it with your torch, and so I don't want to talk about anything. I don't care.
she's mad because I let this spider live. Hold on. She's mad because I let this spider live, but the spider was big as shit. I said, this spider kills mice. We need it. So I let it live. That shit was huge. No, it was a spider. You don't kill spiders that big. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. When you see a spider this big, like this, leave him alone. He gonna eat mice. He gonna get rid of all of the unwanted critters from your perimeter. Now you kill the little ones. I got 2 more questions. She hands your shit through the window. Hell yeah, like commissary. She hand my shit like commissary, like this, like we back in the penitentiary. My son shot Hawk yesterday for killing a little chick. Man, you gotta, damn. So now you gotta guard your chicks. That's not the hawk fault. You need that hawk. Yo, son, you just, by killing that one hawk, you added to your mouse population. You know how many mice that one hawk could have taken out? Congratulations. Now next time you see a mouse in the house, you know where it came from. The lack of a hawk. Now you're supposed to cage your chicklets. In fact, your chicklet was just out there uncaged, walking around like this shit was Crenshaw. Nah, nigga, shit was just walking around Bronx, New York, like shit was cookies and bubbles. Nah, nigga, you gotta put a cover on it. There's a gang of hawk and bald eagle. Listen, if I had, I don't even give a fuck if I had chickens and the hawk got one. That is just my tithe to the hawk. I saw a hawk, no bullshit, this is true shit. I saw a hawk come out of the sky, go back in the sky with a snake. I didn't even see the snake in the grass, but the hawk did. Yo, the hawk is not only curbing the mouse population, but it's curbing the snake population. Nah, I don't care. Nah, we don't kill hawks around here. That's organic pest control. Your chickens need to be covered, and if a hawk happens to get a chick or two, you know, that's just consider it a tithe paid for services rendered and whatnot. That hawk been providing you a service and you haven't even realized it. And you repay the hawk by killing it? That's what I'm talking to him now. We got a family of hawks around here too. Sometimes you hear them in the background, but shotguns clear most of those animals. I guess I'm just on my nature shit. I prefer nature to take care of nature. I guess I'm a fucking hippie. Now you need that hawk though. That's some real shit. You needed that hawk. You can always get a new chicklet. You can get a new baby chicken. But I don't know where you're going to go to buy a new hawk. You need that hawk. That's pest control. Fuck them chickens. Now I got one more question. Hawks are awesome. My hawks are anyway. If you know you got hawks in your area, man, you cover your chickens. You cover them, you gotta put the top on the cage. My hawks excel at aerial combat. They've gotten into it with the blue jays. My blue jays are just top dog around here though. There's more blue jays than hawks, so they lose. I've seen my blue jays chase hawks. But my blue jays are assholes. Like they could be eating the mice and snakes, but they don't. Like they want to act like they don't eat meat, but they do. The hawk gonna clean house. The blue jays just finicky with, you know. BG names all his hawks. I haven't named my hawks, but I named my foxes. I got 2 of them. You just seen one. That was Thaddeus. My other fox is named Esmeralda. I got Thaddeus and Esmeralda. The 2th new addition to my free-range pets. I feel like I'm in the deep south right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Hell yeah, Thaddeus. Thaddeus and Esmeralda. They be bunned up on the sidewalk. I thought you lived in town. I do live in town. I'm in town like shit. What do you mean? This the town. Yeah, always remember that. You can replace those chickens, but you can't replace those hawks. Hawks love watermelons. No, they don't. My blue jays do love tomatoes though. They'll drill beak the tomatoes and roll the fuck out. The main thing that takes out watermelon is disease. Like watermelon doesn't even have all the insect problems that say the tomatoes or the zucchini or like they're just really susceptible to disease in this region based on the climate. So you got to safeguard against that, and I make preparations for them by putting plastic down. I am a believer. One year, I didn't have plastic. It was straight dirt. You know, the shit was coming in, then the shit, all of them just almost at the same time, just the vines started withering away. Shit turned spotted. It had like that speckled. The shit wasn't good. Then the next year I did the plastic and shit was, it looked good. I'm a believer. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Rats love watermelons. We don't have rats. Want to know why? Because I got hawks. Not only hawks, but I got snakes. I got rat snakes. I got black snakes. Don't kill black snakes. It's called black snake. I got black snakes on the wood pile right now. I touched one loading up wood. So it ain't nothing. Sometimes you just over there and when you stacking the wood or when you pulling the wood off the pile and you loading it up in the gator, you'll touch a piece of wood and it's a snake on there and you got the snake like this. And you just like, oh, cool. Nah, just put him down and let him go on about his way. Like you gonna see a lot of summer. You gonna see a lot of snake skin on that wood pile. Because the wood pile will attract mice in general, but with my snake population, I really don't have that problem, that mouse problem. And with my hawk population, I really don't have that snake problem. So shit works itself out. You just let it do what it do. BG has pythons and boa constrictors. Nah, this ain't Florida. Yeah, this ain't Florida. The black snakes play snake jazz. No, real shit. If you have a garden, a black snake is your friend. I bullshit you not. They're more efficient at getting rid of the pest than say garter snake or the milk snake or the brown snake. Yeah, you want that black snake. I got one more question. You should barbecue some snakes for dinner tonight. Nah, Lance Vet. You need to change that oil in that truck you got though. And your brake pad's been grinding for 3 months now. When the fuck you gonna replace them bitches? You ever got a ride from somebody and when they hit the brake, the whole vehicle shake and you hear a grinding noise? That shit is extremely aggressive and they just act like nothing's wrong and you just look at them. When the fuck you gonna get that fixed? I know I'm getting a ride and can't complain, but damn. That shit doesn't sound safe. It was a joke, JT. Black Snake Moan is a movie. Shout out to Christine Ricci, Owen Benjamin wife. That Black Snake Moan movie, that shit, I don't know I was young when I seen it, but I don't even think that shit was age appropriate. I had no business. I don't know what the fuck. All I know is this woman, she was sucking and fucking everybody in town, and the Samuel L. Jackson character kind of chained her to a radiator in his basement. And said, you got a problem. The shit was weird. That shit was weird as fuck. I don't know what Christina Ricci was thinking when she took that role. That was some weird shit. I don't even know what they were trying to say in the movie. But he deholed her in the most extreme way. He chained the bitch to a radiator in the basement and fed her frozen peas and carrots. And her husband was Justin Timberlake, and he was in a war in Afghanistan or some shit. He was in the army, and while he was away, she was fucking everybody. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I don't even know what the point of that movie was. Can't turn a hoe into a house. Shout out to all the hoes out there. Yeah, that bitch, she tried color code my dick. I think about it. Anyway. Anyway, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. So yeah, just to recap on everything we talked about today. The baby watermelon has popped up, and that is the people's watermelon. So that's pretty much what this whole stream was about. The people's watermelon. I got manly things to do. I'm out. Okay, I'm having a boomer moment. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I got manly things. Wait, what the fuck? No, what is that? No, X out of that. Here. Alright, anyway, I got manly things to do. I'm out.